Our Prime Minister's being a dumb idiot. And by being a dumb idiot, I mean he's doing what he's doing for a very specific set of reasons, but they are entirely the wrong set of reasons. Over the last 2 months... Oh, sunlight, natural lighting, brilliant. Over the last 2 months, the amount of cases per day has been spiking between 3,000 and 5,000. We haven't had a day in the last 2 months where it has gone below 3,000, and yesterday it was nearly 4,000 extra cases that we've had. We've had nearly 300,000 cases of coronavirus. We are fourth in the world for the amount of coronavirus cases we had, behind the UK, Russia and Spain. We are second in the world for the amount of deaths related to the coronavirus, behind the USA. First in Europe, well done, we did it, we're the best in Europe at something. Yesterday the media rejoiced because since the coronavirus deaths started spiking, yesterday was the lowest amount of deaths that we'd had over the last, however many was it? Over the last 2 months, yeah. That was still nearly 300 deaths. And also, you'll notice if you look at the graph behind me here, oh god, I've ruined everything. There is a trend that you may see. It's going up and dipping and going up and dipping. These are days, and you'll notice that the 5 days where the deaths are highest are during the week, and the days where the deaths are lowest are on the weekend. Over the last 3 weeks, the lowest amount of deaths per day has been on a Sunday. So the fact that yesterday we had the lowest amount of deaths since March 30th, around there, since the start of April, that means nothing. Because this trend here shows you that every week since the coronavirus epidemic, the deaths have spiked between Sunday and Monday, and that's going to happen tomorrow. The World Health Organization told us like 4 months ago, when this whole thing started and Boris was ignoring it, that if we had really strict lockdown regulations, the maximum amount of deaths we could expect would be 20,000. We've already gone way past that. We're over 31,000 deaths. How many was it? 31,855 deaths as of yesterday. And they said that if we didn't do any kind of lockdown, and just relied on herd immunity, it would be 250,000 deaths. I think the Tories are going for a new high score. Because we've already passed the minimum amount of deaths we can expect, and they want to ease the lockdown regulations. It's a whole lot of bad. If we do it, so many more people are going to die. We need, when we need to start easing lockdown regulations is when we've had 2 weeks of no new cases. Not even deaths, because the deaths will peter out before the cases do. Hopefully, if we stay in lockdown, the cases will peter out long after the deaths, and the incubation period for the coronavirus, we think, is around 2 weeks. We need 2 weeks of no cases. That's if we don't get a vaccine throughout this entire period. We can't start easing lockdown regulations now. The reason that Boris is doing it is because he's submitting to peer pressure, because him and his rich friends are losing money. The papers are losing money, the banks are losing money. And by losing money, I don't mean actually losing money. I mean they're making less of a profit. Hopefully the papers are actually losing money. I'm not going to go and look into it, but they are losing money. That's why. Well, because people aren't going out and buying newspapers. But I don't give a flying fuck about the economy. The economy was broken before this started. I don't care if we have to reset the economy after this. In fact, we should. Maybe we could think about putting in an economy that doesn't fuck the poor and only benefit people who already have money. And the amount of money these people are losing, if we lost the same amount, it would be absolutely devastating to us. Probably because it's more money than we've ever seen in our entire life. But in comparison to how much we earn, it would be like dropping a quid down a sewer drain and then demanding that the entire country searches the sewer for that £1 coin that you lost. Our Prime Minister, I'm not going to say he's an idiot, because he's not an idiot. He's a selfish, money-grubbing, 6-child ignoring gremlin freak. I shouldn't record these as soon as I wake up in the morning, but I did. I don't even know if I said, look at all the graphs, look at all the things that I looked at. Look at the deaths. I can't even see if you can see it. Look at the deaths in the big numbers. 219,000 cases. I'm blown away. But yeah, as of, like Monday, the deaths are going to spike again. They seem to have been. I mean, just looking at the graph, this isn't anything to do with any medical knowledge. The deaths have more than doubled from Sunday to Monday over the last 3 weeks. Went from what? Mid-April, went from just over 500 to about 1,200. Then end of April, from about 400 to about 900. 5th of May, 250 to 750. And then we've got the lowest at, what was it, like 240 or something. It's going to go up again tomorrow, and it's only going to get worse if people annoyingly listen to the leader of our country, because he wants us to die. The economy can go fuck itself, quite frankly. I can't find the record button.